Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. And we have a surprising matchup here today. What an opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Wideouts now clustered. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught quickly. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's found some room at the 45. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Volunteers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now. The Vols will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
On the run, it's Wynn. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down play for this offense. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Vols come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to throw again. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Touchdown, Vols. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He's going to hand this off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Plays bottled up and the football is loose. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss.
Wow.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers. The PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The shotgun running play call. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down after that running play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry up. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Caught quickly. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
He'll call for the fair catch here. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but not before getting it ahead of the territory at the +47. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Can he get there on the ground? And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Testing the right side here. And they'll get him down that time. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
On the ground, it's Wynn. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They're going to run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Volunteers will line up to boot it away. On a punt now for the first time today. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll kick it away here. Let's see if he can make a play on this return. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
And it's a bunch formation. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is third down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Tough running there. Touchdown Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vols. And they go in front here in the second half. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball. And I'd just love to see the quarterback, anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the handoff. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking to pass this time. Receiver makes the catch. He's found some room at the 45. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he throws his third interception of the day. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Wynn. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's a toss to the left side. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't quite make it. Forced out at the 2-yard line.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense really clicking. Might have to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The pass rush closing in. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense is still clicking. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. On the run here, lets it go. And this time it's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open. I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, fouls. And the beatdown continues. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be second down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Gets into space at the 50. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him.
take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some.
He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players in the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense. After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Looking to throw yet again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Extra point splits the uprights. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. We're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Fighting him off. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. First down here for this offense. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.